Hello, Dr. Coker here, and this is a guide to Ala Mhigo from Final Fantasy XIV. This dungeon underwent some changes in patch 6.4, and this guide has been updated to include them. Please like and subscribe. I'm releasing guides for every story dungeon and trial in the game, so you always know what's coming. Let's get started. There's nothing significant about the trash here, but on some pools, you will have to watch out for AoEs from cannons. The first boss is Magitek Scorpion. He'll cast Electromagnetic Field, which deals moderate unavoidable damage to all players, just heal through it. Target Search is one where 2 to 4 players will have AoE circles that follow them. These players should lead the circles out of the way, as they are blasted with damage and they leave behind lava for a while. Tail Laser is a wide line AoE attack that hits everything in front and behind the boss. Just step aside. Later in the fight, you will see Target Search and Tail Laser at the same time. The second boss is Aulus Mal Asina. He'll do Mana Burst, which deals moderate unavoidable damage to everyone. Just heal through it. He does a combo with Order to Charge followed by Order to Fire. Order to Charge will spawn 3 drones. Then, with Order to Fire, they will each create 3 large AoE circles. After these 3 circles go off, 3 larger ring AoEs will appear. For the rings, it's safe to simply stand inside the ring. Another signature combo he does starts with Magitek Disruptor, which is followed by Mind Jack. He will stun all players and pull them to the center, then push the players' souls out of their bodies. You will be tethered to your body and will need to walk back and retrieve it before too long or you will die. On the way, you will have to avoid line AoEs, which will stun you and slow you down. Late in the fight, he will cast Demi Magics, which will be combined with Order to Fire, so you will see AoE circles and rings, plus spread apart markers on every player at the same time. It's a little hectic, but not too bad. The final boss here is, of course, Zenos Galvus. A few seconds after he engages, the arena will shrink slightly and become a circle. Anyone who goes to the edge will take damage and get debuffs. Unmoving Troika is an ability he will use on the tank. It has no cast bar, but it's a series of hits, just mitigate and heal through it. Zenos has 3 art attacks here that deal AoE damage. Art of the Sword will hit every player with line AoEs, just spread apart to avoid overlapping damage. For Art of the Storm, you want to get far away to avoid getting hit. For Art of the Swell, you want to get close because this does a knockback and you want to avoid getting knocked into the outer ring. Next, there is Vein Splitter, where Zenos will make 4 copies of himself, then do circular AoE damage centered on himself. Immediately after it's done, the 4 clones will do the same thing and then despawn. There isn't much time to move out of the way here, so go quickly. Lightless Spark will put a tether on one player, then do a conal AoE blast on that player. The marked player should move away from everyone else to avoid extra damage. Concentrativity deals unavoidable damage to all players, just heal through it. Near the end of the fight, Zenos will go into a bubble and spawn 3 adds. There will be a meter on the screen labeled Ether Transfer. The adds will cast Zenos' other abilities. Just burn them down quickly, the order doesn't matter, and the phase will end. Then Zenos will hit everyone for heavy damage based on how full the meter got before the phase ended. After this, just finish off Zenos and you're good to go. And that's it for Ala Mhigo, updated for patch 6.4. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.